this is Gavarok Fevanor welcoming you to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Now, just as a short thing I just want to mention, you'll notice how at the start of every single recording, I start moving my controls. Like in the first video, the very first thing you saw was on the menu screen. That's, for those of you who notice these things, I wasn't planning on mentioning it, but I realised that were I watching these videos, I would notice it really obviously, because I'm weird like that. So, to those of you like-minded people, it's so that I can sync in my audio. I, make an effort. I always record 10 seconds of, silence and no movement before I actually start. And the first thing I do, the instant I open my mouth, is start moving the character or moving a menu icon or whatever. It's going to be harder in Final Fantasy X because you move slower, whereas in Kingdom Hearts all I needed to do was jump. But yeah, so anyone interested, that's how I do it. Anyway. And there's that stupid pathway that we're never going to use again. I just don't like that. It's just out of place, stupid. They should have... I mean, even if there had been no indication of how you got here from the water, that would have been okay, because you would have thought, okay, maybe they just off-screened some bit where they climbed up that hill over there. That would have worked for me, better than this. Also, I think in one video I went on a rant about how there's being no explanation for how Sin came to be. Yeah, I'm a tool. I just did a bit of reading and I had somehow completely forgotten the ending to the game. And I still can't really remember it. Because the last time I played this game was, what, 2005, 2006? Long time ago. So yeah, there is a lot of explanation that I just forgotten. I can only really remember up to when you get the airship permanently, which is like right before the final encounter, really. So to those of you who are probably going to give me a whole bunch of comments, yeah, oops. I'm still not clear on it myself, only because my memory is stupid, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, there is an explanation for where it came from and all that. Oh, damn it, didn't mean to go that way. I wasn't paying attention to my game. Anyway, Mark is probably sick of us walking around the screen like tools, so let's go. We're not far away from Besaid Village. I'm just going to turn my audio down a little on my headphones, because I'm paranoid and don't want you to hear it. Oh, Waka walks like an idiot, look.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzzu and Gatta, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village.
Gatta and Luzzu are interesting characters. Gatta deserves a quick punch to the face, but I do like Luzzu. It would be a shame if something were to happen, blah blah blah. Anyway, Gatta's the kid-looking one and Luzzu's the one I just quoted. Basically, they're interesting. They pop up a few times, and then later on in the game, at a certain pivotal point, depending on, I think, what you say to Gatta, either one of them ends up dying. You can't avoid that, but you get to pretty much indirectly choose who dies by the way you speak. So, someone playing the game first time would have no idea, but I'm going to specifically structure it so that Gatta dies because I like Luzzu. Problem is, though, once that happens, they're basically both out of the story anyway, because, well, they can't really put more cutscenes with the one that survives in because it can be changed. So that's kind of like a sacrifice we had to make. But, so really, even if you do let one live, you only, I think, get to see him in one area or something like that. And someone's talking to me on Skype because I'm an idiot and decided not to sign out of Skype, unlike MSN. Whoops. Offline. Actually, no, I won't be mean to them. Who is it? Captain Honest. I am recording FFX. Forgot to sign off Skype. Speak later. There we go. Just close that. Okay. Sorry about that. I got into a routine of shutting off MSN each time, but I forgot Skype this time. I am an idiot.
Crusade Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzzu and Gatta are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I'm gonna say I don't know any prayers. Doesn't matter what you pick, but yeah. And this is interesting, the prayer.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
I do like that touch, the way they have that connection between the two worlds in that they have the same... I wasn't even talking to you. Oh, he's got the accent too. I thought it was just a... I'm sure it was just a... You know it's too dangerous. Sorry, but you can't pass. I thought it was just the blitzball players. I do remember some... Any other Besaid people with voiced lines. They don't have that accent, but maybe... Most of them do, I don't know. I can just distinctly remember a priest and an old woman, and neither of them sound... Dare I say Jamaican-y? No, they don't sound Jamaican-y. Kind of... I don't know what accent that is. They don't say Mon, but the ya is kind of... Yeah. And it's an islandy place. And I assume there's heat. Anyway. Spira doesn't appear to have an equator. But I must say that gesture... It does look a lot more like a prayer than it does a victory sign. I mean, a victory sign is some quick little thing, but the fact that they bow, starts off with a bow and ends in a bow, it looks a lot more like a prayer to me than something you'd do at a sports arena. Dome area in which people run around and kick balls. You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Sir Luzzu. Sir Luzzu. Well, that's interesting. I've never heard him being called Sir before. Fine, don't talk. What clothes you got? What land you from? This your first time to Besaid? Yeah, they must all sound like that. Not that they've got voices. It's just the dialogue gives me that impression. Can't remember what I picked up there. Phoenix down, I think.